play around with that a little bit more. And we are going to be investing in a third webcam hopefully this month, and that one will be permanently on my workbench, so I also don't have to move them around and whatnot. So that is the goal. Yeah. And not investing in any lights, we've got plenty of lights. My dad gave me some of those circle-y ones too, so yeah. A few days ago, you requested me at a Comic-Con here in Belgium, and hopefully they will invite you to come. Oh, well, thank you. That'd be really nice if they can let me, and I'd love to meet you. That's awesome. I've never been up. But yeah, we possibly might have another announcement for a cosplay guest at a convention, but we're still in talks. So, but it's not in Belgium, I'm sorry. Not this one anyway. So, we shall see. But, yeah, let us get started. These are cut, and then I don't remember, but I cut the side panels. I think I did those on the stream yesterday. Maybe? Oh, and of course, the main one. No Spaceship Pokemon, and thank you for the 3 biddies. Much love. And then I cut this also this morning, which is the whole back of the skirt. And that is... once they stop curling on me. But, that, and then the back. So yeah. And we're going to, so the black panels I just showed you are the actual parts of the skirt. This we're going to be using as the trim. And so we're gonna cut these out today. And again, this is the veg tan leather that we were using yesterday. Just one solid piece, yay! So I'm gonna put this to the side temporarily. And please give me feedback along the way of what you don't like about the new setup in terms of, obviously we know lighting is an issue, and then what you think of this cam. Oh, did it break on me again? Damn it. Okay, my camera broke again. Obviously that's something I have to fix. Yay, setup. Okay, I got 2 seconds, guys. Hi, just great. If I get into the TwitchCon Cosplay Contest, you might actually be able to meet me. I know! Oh, perfect time for the emote. Okay, it's having a little bit problems today, the camera, so hopefully, there we go. It did this beforehand, so I don't know if I have just like a loose wire. Let me check. Yeah, if you notice that for some reason this camera right here, if you notice that it's not changing, please let me know so I can fix it. So that's on my list, and then also like if you like this angle right here, just some feedback or volume, so I can make the stream better for y'all and more enjoyable. So yeah, a giant picture of you on the back wall. Yeah. No, so the back wall is going to be a lot of like whatever costume I'm working on that I'll have there, and then I do have my Tiffany Gordon cosplay sign, so I may put it back there. Hang my props there? True. My printer room is where I want to hang most of my props, just because this one's gonna be the messy room with foam and blah blah blah, but I may hang up some here too, so thank you. Did you want me to tell you? Oh, yes. So for emotes, I'm gonna switch over to this one real quick. Okay, what I was thinking for the emotes was using the kind of same Tiffany like character you made, having one where I'm like holding high, like HI with the hand. And then I was thinking of maybe making a tipsy, drunk looking Tiffany holding like a wine glass or something. Just little ideas like that. Yeah. Okay, back to back. Distractions! Ah, good distractions though. Okay. So, maybe we see a tipsy emote of, oh, but we see a tipsy, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so with this one, and I'm gonna really try to work in focus for y'all, is, yeah, I wanted to make it so you didn't have to really do much to it, and you could use as much of the elements of the first one that you made, hopefully. Gives you something to work on tonight? Awesome! Yeah. So, the parts that we're cutting out of this one next, and there's tons of tape, so we'll slowly be folding them over, is the trimming. And the trimming is what we're cutting out of the veg tan leather. And we're going to end up sewing it onto the black leather. And this will add a little bit more depth to the piece, as well as some of the detail pieces are going to be a different color, and when I attempt to airbrush paint this, I'm going to test it hopefully tonight. And if it doesn't work, then we're hand painting all of it. Or we'll hand dyeing all of it. But if it's going to be airbrush painted, I have to airbrush paint it in sections before I sew them together. So it's a very important step for me right now to do it this way. This will be perfect now. You can go home, Tiffany, you're drunk, and spam the emote. Oh gosh. But then I can say I'm already home! Yay! So yeah, the pieces that we're going to be cutting right now is this one, all of these shapes, these little pieces. But before we do that, I'm going to draw a little partial line to indicate when I use this template later to assemble them together, I want this piece right here to match up where these go. So I'm going to draw little lines so that way I know this is roughly where they go, so that way it's in the most accurate spot as possible. So yeah. There, there. And we're going to do one in the middle. There, there. One in the middle, there. There, one in the middle. And I'm going to, where'd my tape go? Tape's over here. Okay. And then, because we're cutting these, I want to make sure these seams are fully attached. Okay, there and there. And then we have this one here. And draw our little line here. Oh, so I ended up not going to the river yesterday. It was sad. But I did go to the store, so I have drinky drinks for later. Yay! And I got my airbrush booth set up and most of my garage unpacked. That was, oh my gosh, it was a lot of work. So I'm a little sore. But yeah. And obviously the table we got set up. So it wasn't a lazy river, it was a sad river because it was missing you. Aww. Yeah. You're off for now, gotta get some work done. Okay, have a good day at work, just great. Thanks for stopping by. Hey Terrible, welcome on. Okay, this one too. And those are gonna align together. I think I can unplug my phone now. There. Aha! So did anybody get to do anything yesterday after the stream? Okay, those are good. Do this side. Chella was so wildcatting. Right before bed, I think she likes the sound of her running on the new place. Cause she goes thump, 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 and makes noises running up and down the stairs. And she must have did it 20 times right before bed. And it was just like, crazy cat. I went and picked her up and just put her on the bed and like pushed her down and like, stay. She looked at me like, oh, okay. But yeah, I think she really likes this new place. There's a lot more things for her to see and look out the windows. She's a big people watcher. And there's, because school is out right now, there's tons of kids that are going to like the skate park right across the street. So yeah. There we go. I think we hit them all, so let's just check to make sure everything's taped where it needs to be taped. Ew. Good. Good. We'll do one here. Your last apartment ended up being next to an elementary school practice field, so you heard screaming all the time. Yeah, the elementary school is like right down the road. Like I can walk there, but there's a, I think it's a soccer field right here. And there's a playground, but there hasn't been anybody at the soccer field, and there's also 2 baseball fields like right there. So hopefully it won't get too crazy. I don't know, we'll see. I'll be that person that's like yelling at kids to get off my lawn! Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and start cutting pieces out. I'm gonna probably cut this as one section so it's connected though. You thought you said a stalker field? Yeah, no. I've had, when I was moving in though, I did get some weird stares when I was unpacking my Valkyrie Mercy Wings, and I had put my Hanzo wolf head on because I'm not going to carry my hands, I just put it on my head and I can carry more stuff. And I had 2 kids walk by and were like, So, I already know I'm the weird one. But, hi Jim, welcome on, how are you today? Work go okay yesterday? Alright, so we're gonna cut out our shape. Adam! I swear you just did yours yesterday. I'm so confused. Do you have like 2 accounts, Adam? But thank you again for using your Twitch Prime for 20 months. I still don't understand. But yeah, I have you on the scrolly thing, because you, let me look. I do! I have you right here, that you resubbed. I don't understand. But congratulations, I guess, if you're resubbing again. Hopefully it counts twice for me. Let me write it down real quick. Ooch. There we go. Yeah, we'll probably have like a mostly, oh, the camera broke again. Damn it. Okay. I don't know what to do if it keeps doing this. I don't know. Hopefully it won't do like maybe I have the wire kind of stretched out more. Let's we'll see if I do that so it doesn't have as much of a tension to it, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. My X-Acto blade did not like going over the tape, apparently. Oops. Okay, we'll see if that works now. Yay! Okay, that should be a little less confusing. There we go. And I think I'll probably end up moving my screen too, just because it's really far away. I've got my phone here, but let's see. That's better. Yeah, it was bugging me. I thought it would work, but no. It was a no worka. Wait, how do I get out of? Go back. In that. Okay, go here. Okay, I think I fixed it. Hopefully, cross your fingers. Okay. Oh, I broke the camera now. Okay. New place, I'm still figuring it out. Oh yes, definitely still figuring out things with it. It's like once you have something that works really well, you have to change it because it's a new location or something comes up and everything has to change now. It's like the story of my life right now. Okay. There we go. This is why you never make things work well. Okay. We'll cut out those little spots in a bit. Ready for the 4th of July? I'm ready. Like, my mom texted me this morning, and she's supposed to, okay, so, side note, I'm getting a new couch, and I'm getting it from IKEA. When I went on Sunday when I was moving, I went there beforehand to pick up the couch or whatever, but they were out of stock on the legs. So I was telling my mom, okay, can you help me and then maybe help clean out the old apartment and stuff? She's like, sure. And so she texted me today, and she's like, oh, we could do it on the 4th of July, right? Like, no, I don't want to be working on my old apartment with you. No, I want to go to the river and get drunk and watch fireworks and have food and do cosplay stuff and not be bothered with other people like that. No. Much less I don't want to go to IKEA on the 4th of July. I mean, that's probably like, I don't know. You're getting a new windshield on the 3rd of July? That's your celebration? Okay. For the fireworks. Oh, right. I forgot about that, Adam. Let me think about it. I totally forgot about that. Is, your, what's her name? Your friend from Germany, will she be here in time for that? It's like I know her name, but I don't remember it right now. Longer drive now? I know. She will, she gets in tonight. Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, that piece is cut. I'm creeping. The 4th of July is your grandpa's birthday? Well, happy birthday to your grandpa. How big is the window? Let's see. It's 2 windows about that big. So cutting board is 34 inches, so 34 times 2. There you go. It's the only room in the whole place that has like huge windows. All the other ones have like teeny tiny little windows. But there's also windows in the bathrooms, which I really like. Yeah, I love natural light for working. But it's still, like for me, I'm totally fine with the light, but for streaming, I know it's still a little bit dark. So like the, oh my, damn it. I will try to fix this with the camera. But yeah, for the streaming part, I'd like to have a little bit more lighting for y'all. And I have all of my lights from my other place and then 2 new lights. I just have not been able to put them up yet. Find the IT department, I know. I've actually been doing most stuff on my own now. I'm a strong, independent kitty. Yeah. But I was having issues with my computer this morning. It seems to be okay now. But you know, on Discord, like every time someone logs in or logs out or something on a channel, a lot of times you hear like a dinging noise or something. And my computer this morning when I turned it on, I kid you not, every 2 seconds it was a ding and I didn't have Discord opened, turned the computer off, and it ended up being something, like it was only doing that when I had like a window open or something, and I have no idea. But it doesn't seem to be doing it as much now, so. You wouldn't say it's dark, it's just more like natural light has a more noticeable shadow. Okay. Yeah, well like, over here is dark and I have 1 light set up behind the computers and I want this area to be lit a little bit more, but for gaming it's perfect because I don't like having a lot of light. Let me unplug it real quick. I plugged it into a different spot, so we'll see if that helps it. I have an extra hand apparently, I know! That's how I know things are wrong! I have body parts in other spots and I don't know why do I have a 3rd hand? Hopefully that fixed it. Like I had a little bit of problems with the webcam at my old place, but not like this. And it was working fine yesterday, but I moved my computer over about like 3 feet because of the new table and stuff. And so I don't know if like when I hooked everything up, if I did something like loosened something, I have no idea. Am I making all of these out of leather? Yes, the skirt is all gonna be leather. The hip pieces for her are going to be EVA foam. The top portion is going to be a combination of fabric, EVA foam, maybe Warbler, and leather. The neck collar will be EVA foam. The harness is going to be 3D printed. The wings are going to be a mix of plexiglass, EVA foam, 3D printed parts, and carbon fiber tube. And then also the motors or whatever. And then the crown is going to be most likely 3D printed with magnets so I can attach it to the wig. And then the, we're gonna go ahead and just cut these sections out. The boot covers are going to be all EVA foam. The, oh, except for one part. One part is going to be vacuum formed with a clear plastic thingy. I forget the exact material. And then same with the arm gauntlets. Those are also going to be vacuum formed. You've seen a few people wanting to do this build. You have a feeling mine will probably be the standard? Okay. Yeah, well typically what happens is when I release all of my blueprints for a lot of the costumes, at least for people that follow me or whatnot, or if they see that I've made the costume, then there'll be a big bloom of them. It's what happened with the Ariel cosplay. Everybody found my blueprints and stuff and that went nuts. And then with Kata Ari with the tail, after Stella and I released our blueprints for the tail, they that exploded again, which was great. And then same with also Pink Mercy. Had a lot of people that were interested in that one, which is great because that one is that one's really personal for me because that had a lot to do with my grandma because of the breast cancer thing. So, but yeah. And in a rulers, have tons of people get the blueprints with that one. So we'll see if that one blows up as well. It's like the cosplay trend right now is the the girl raccoon anime character. I don't know her name. I don't watch the show. I've had tons of people request me to do her, and I considered it, but now everybody is doing it. And typically when a lot of people do a cosplay, it discourages me more from doing it. Like, at least when the big boom is happening. But that doesn't mean that I won't do it for sure. But I'd want to watch the show, see if I even like the character. I don't like to cosplay things I don't like. Or that I don't actually watch or play. Shield Hero Raftalia. Yes, that one. You can't stick out by doing the same thing as everyone else. True, but you also can stay hidden too from not doing what everybody else is doing. Because a lot of conventions, they want to do who's popular right now with this costume and this one. Amazing show, all good points. Okay. Well, thank you. The only other character that, like, I did Kata Ari kinda when it was big, but it was more of like, it wasn't exactly like this boom, was 2B from Nier Automata, or whatever that game was that I played a long time ago, and I really loved it. I didn't see anybody that knew it, and then all of a sudden overnight it was like, everybody was cosplaying, and it was like, okay, that one's going away, I'm not doing that one anymore. And same for me, when costumes become more store-bought, like for 2B, for instance, you can buy that on a store really easily. Kata Ari to a point, but you can't really do the tails. That discourages me also from doing it, because I work really hard on my cosplays and making them by myself, or like doing all the details and all, and I don't want people to think that I just bought them from a store. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, but for me personally, because I'm so big into my craftsmanship on things and my details. I don't want that to be mistaken. And I already have enough people asking me, where did you buy this? And it's like, no, I made this. So I don't want other people to even more think that like I'm just a cosplay model, I guess. There are Amazon wish lists out there for those builds. Yeah. Like, I don't think even for Halloween growing up, I never bought a costume. I always either made my own or I like found elements for it. I never went out and just bought a Halloween costume. Lurking? Okay. Oh, for all of the subs that were subbed last month and as of yesterday, check your email that is related to your Twitch account, and I sent out my monthly newsletter. So if you're interested in like stuff that happened last month and this month, some stats and everything, check it out. And then as well on Patreon, I did release for everybody that is, as of yesterday, a Patreon for this month. I sent out all of the tiers except for the blueprint tier, just because I have not finished the blueprint yet. And so y'all will get those a little bit later. And then I will be adding the bathing suit Polaroid tier shortly as well. Kind of need to settle into my place a little bit more and get everything situated just a teensy bit before adventuring off into another thing. Hey Mike, welcome on. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? Good, our camera is still working. Hopefully, I changed the location where it goes to the computer from the back to the front, just because it is an extension cord thingy. I don't know the exact terminology for computer stuff, but hopefully that helped. I know in the past I always had to do it from, I think, the front as well of the computer. I'm surprised we don't have the little fur. I might wander off and go and try to find her. You broke one tool? What did you break? And are you okay? I hope you did not break it onto yourself. I've done that before with a jeweler's saw. Mimi's talking about person. The cone to Dremel. Ooh. Yeah, I did get my flex draft all set up yesterday, so I'll be able to use that the plan is if we get all of these leather pieces cut out today, we'll start working in EVA foam, cutting out the wing blades. So yeah. Tried to use a Dremel on a weld a while back, and it wouldn't, and even dent. Oh yeah. I like my fancy embroidery tool. No. The Dremels, like for mine with the flex shafts, it's foot controlled with a pedal, and the Dremels, the handheld ones, I just am not a fan of them because you can't really control the speed as much. At least the ones that I've used, they were scary to me. And I like being very precise. And same with like on a sewing machine, I can do that on whatever speed I want. I've got the quick action release on mine. And on the normal ones, I've used the Chuck key too, but yeah. Yeah, they're like It depends on what pieces you have though with it. If you have like a diamond cutting bit, then you can do some pretty big damage stuff with that. You figured one at least worked? Yeah. Okay. We are almost done cutting out our pieces. Yeah, when I used to work on all my bronze castings, I did a, it's like a black disc, and I'd end up putting it in a box with a face shield and everything, and with gloves, and just go to town, and that's how I would cut all of my sprues off of my castings and stuff. Yep. Okay, that, and then we've got. Don't mind the chaos of paper. Sorry. Hopefully it's not too loud. You can use die grinding bits in some Dremels. Wait. Did I read that right? Oh yeah, for cutting minerals. I've only had to do a little bit of that, and that was I had to do a topaz one that I had to change, and then I did a had to drill holes into pearls for a bunch of earrings and like for setting for rings and stuff. And with those, you have to do them underwater and all these specific things. I think there's one other one, but I didn't work too much with any minerals or stones or anything. I tried to avoid it. But I did have fun setting diamonds. Those were fun and really nice. That and rubies. Yeah. Too much paper mess. You go over here. I promise we're actually working on something and not just cutting up strips of paper. And this piece we'll end up cutting separately. And it's just gonna overlap on one. I thought we cut it over here, but we didn't. Camera's still connected? Yes, awesome. I do have to say with this new setup, it's a little weird because I'm used to all my cameras being on the left side and like my monitor, and now it's on the right and I'm so not used to it. Just have someone stand outside my window with a camera? What? Oh, because of, oh, okay, yeah. I was like, creeping. No, I'm on the second floor. I did find out yesterday is the day that they do the yard work at least the place that I'm at. And it's just some poor guy out there just with a hand loading a lawnmower to do the whole place. Luckily, a lot of the places has rocks instead of grass, so it's not as bad. Oh, I apparently missed this whole section. Mowing rocks and good is good fun. Yeah. Like they have like little rock garden things, but they have trees that they're trying to grow in them. And I say trying, but they're not too well. There's a lot of deer here that eat everything, so when you try to grow anything that's like a baby tree, it's gone. So Terrible, what have you been up to lately? Besides helping your sister move. Okay, I think we got it all. Yay! Oh, but that's connected. I think that one's not that one's a trash piece. Okay, this is gonna go here temporarily. You're kind of sick right now, so you haven't been doing much other than trying out a few different games. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you feel better soon. Okay, and then there's just these little diamond thingies we gotta cut out. Camera's still working? Yes. It has not failed us yet, since we moved it. Maybe the camera was also protesting for the angle. It just wasn't a fan of it. Someone started doing fireworks already? During the day? mean, they could be doing blackjacks though. Or the little, the pop rocks, I think is what they are, where you throw them at people's feet. It's all wet and nasty outside. Ugh. It was raining when I was moving on Sunday, but it hasn't rained since. Hopefully it'll stay sunny for the 4th. And hopefully the rain that we got also will keep the ground wet enough so that way we don't get another burn ban. It's like fireworks in Texas. It's hit or miss each year because we might have a burn ban in effect. There you go. Your dog is afraid of rain, thunder, and fireworks? Oh, poor thing. Okay, you go there. Okay. Whew. Lost my balance. We're all good. We're all good. Hi, Miss Fur. What you doing? Huh? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. No? Be a lazy bum? Come on. Good girl. Little Miss Chella. Good girl. You want to go back on the table? Here. Oh yeah, forget the other camera. Okay, let me get our leather piece and then we will start putting it onto there. Here. Are you gonna inspect it? She was being very helpful this morning when I was cutting this piece because she sat in the very center and she was basically a weight. Because of the leather right now, it's all curling just because of how it's been stored. So we'll have to get little weights to kind of push it down. You gonna supervise again? Yeah? One fluffy tail. Yeah. He's a little cutie. We'll do that one now. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit out of frame when we do this, unfortunately. Gotta figure out which way is which. Okay, this one is here. I think I'm gonna get masking tape. Okay. We're gonna start on this side first. And feel free if you have questions along the way, you can ask. You do have to be careful when using tape on leather because it will leave not a residue of the tape. I mean, it may from the adhesive, but it'll actually discolor it in that spot, wherever the tape touches. But for us, we're just using the part that's under the white. Once I'm done with this cosplay, I will have these blueprints available on my website. Currently, the wings, the staff, and the gun for this skin, as well as every single Mercy skin, is available now. I also have tracer guns. I've got, what are the other ones I have? I have other Overwatch stuff. I don't remember offhand. Oh, Ash! I have every single Ash skin gun for the Viper as well as the Conch one. So if you're doing an Overwatch cosplay, you can check those out. And if there's a blueprint that you would like but I haven't done, send me a message. I always love getting suggestions of, how about this one? Because I always run out of, like, I don't know what people want. I make the ones for what I'm making, and then the other ones I kind of guess on. Or something I think I'll do in the future as a cosplay I'll do. That's like where all the Fortnite ones came from. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a Fortnite cosplay or not, and haven't done one. I still haven't, like, I don't know for sure if I'll ever do one or not, but I have those blueprints available in case I decide I want to. And the goal for tonight, besides going to the river, trying to anyway, is to get my shelving system set up in the printer room, to get the 3D printer going. Right now I have it in there, but I don't have it hooked up yet, or in its box. So get those done, and then to answer emails. I'm so behind on emails. We need another weight. Where are you going? We're gonna end up tracing, I think, here. And then we'll move it to our next section because I have it taped to the table. under. There we go. You should go shooting on the 4th. The gun range you used to go to shut down though. Aww. I'm happy I'm close to the gun range now, so I can go shooting soon. Okay, that, one more tape, actually. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's go ahead and trace it. There used to be 3 gun ranges right down the road from you. Oh, I think you said something about that. And like most of them got shut down. Okay, I'm gonna go get a drinky drink. And I will be back momentarily. So thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're enjoying the stream so far and you haven't done it, press that follow button. It's greatly appreciated and it helps to grow the channel. Much love, and I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Cheers, everyone. It's different having to go downstairs now. Oh. Okay, check it. Think of all the exercise you'll get. It's like a Stairmaster. Oh, I know. Exercise. Okay, we're just gonna trace it on for now. I normally don't like to trace onto leather, but for this situation, we kind of have to. And then we'll just cut on the inside of the line so that way the Sharpie doesn't show up. I'd like to do the whole template at once, but this piece is so big, it won't really work that way. Which is why we're doing it this way. I did see Amazon Prime is coming out with a new original show, which is another superhero one. It actually looks pretty decent. I don't really know what it's called, but it comes out sometime this month. I was watching something else and it just randomly popped up a little ad, but I missed the title of it. Yeah, it looks kind of maybe like it might be goodish. Yeah. Like, to me it looks like superheroes that are like, why do we have to do this? Like, why do we always come and help people? Why can't I just do what I want to do? And they're like, well, because they pay you. And they're like, oh. Like, it doesn't seem like a serious superhero movie or like show. It seems more of like superheroes that don't want to be superheroes, I guess. That's how I see it. From the first ad, anyway. Anti-heroes. Yeah. Is that the name of it now, or can you look it up? Okay. Awesome, thank you very much. The Boys, not sure on the name they gave it. Yeah, that might be why I was confused on what the name was. But Amazon is really putting a lot of resources into their original content, and Good Omens was good. I started watching Good Omens. I only gave it like a little bit of time to watch part of the first episode. But for what I saw, it was just so heavily like biblical at the beginning. It just threw me off and I stopped watching it. But everybody's saying it's really good, so I'll eventually go and probably give it another try and watch more of it just to see. Fleabag is really what? Oh yeah, I know it's not accurate, but it's just still one of those where it's like, eh. I was also like really tired and I was wanting something new to watch, and I started watching that and I was just like, I don't want a Bible lesson right before I go to bed. I wanted something to like relax and watch too. And then I found it's like my favorite show right now, but I don't think any of y'all will be interested in it. It's a Chinese show, and it's the not so intention, or what was it? It was like intentional love, or it was something like that. It's a Netflix original, and it's really good. But it's probably a little more girly. It was really good at the very beginning, and now I'm like almost done with it, and it started becoming a little like a soapy kind of show. For every new show, you must watch at least one episode, maybe two. Oh yeah, I know that, but it was just, I don't know. It just kind of threw me off watching what I did watch of that so far, of the Omen show. But Adam's been really pushing me to watch it. He keeps bringing it up every time we see each other. Like, have you seen this show? I'm like, yeah. Okay, so we got this part all traced. I'm gonna go ahead, so all of the leather that you're actually seeing right now is scrap leather. So the reason we did this is because it's gonna be exactly the shape when we put it onto the black leather. And I can use any of this space for other things. So we're gonna use our little diamond pieces as well, and it goes here, but we can put it anywhere and cut it out. Okay, oh yeah, y'all can't see this part. There you go. We're gonna do it like this instead. And I technically need 2 of these of each of the shapes. So we're just gonna cut them out twice in this negative space. Oh, do y'all know, I don't know if any of y'all played DayZ, but was there like another recent thing for it? I'm seeing a lot of pickup on it again. I love watching DayZ. I've never played it, but on Twitch, that's like one of my favorite things to watch people stream. Okay, that, we're gonna end up cutting out these little sections too, this one. You've seen a bunch of streamers doing it, but you have no idea why you don't have much interest in it. Aw. I don't know, I really like it. And I don't know why. Like, I would love to play it, but it seems a little too inventory picky on this and this and this, and I don't know. Hey Props, welcome on. How are you today? Okay, that. And it doesn't matter how this sits, because we're just using the outer part. You're fine with watching those type of games, but that one seems worse. Okay. play Rust? Yeah, it's a survival game, which I really like. I like the exploration of it too, and that there's a little bit of zombies and stuff. And I don't know. I feel like though, because of all of the guns, finding all the parts and this and that, it would end up being a little annoying because I'd be into that and then all of a sudden I'd get shot and be like, fuck, now I gotta start over. You're good, thanks? God, I'm glad to hear. So yeah. Mostly PvP, yeah. I was just put in single player mode for some reason. Yeah, I saw that our group is basically done with it. I don't know if I'll go back to Atlas. I had a lot of fun when we originally played all together, but I can't afford to lose a month and a half of my life again. I should not play games like that, ever. Just finished a sculpture last night, and you're about to mold it on your stream in a few minutes. Oh, awesome! What kind of sculpture did you do? You haven't been with the group of players and oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it still. You would play in Subnautica? I can't do Subnautica. Any underwater type of game, for some reason, it just, I can't do it. Like Subnautica, and then there was like another one that was a, at least if I'm thinking that's the right one. And there was another one, it just, for some reason, I feel like I can't breathe when I play those games. And occasionally with space games too. Occasionally. But underwater ones, I'm just not interested in. And space ones, I'm not too interested in as much. Like, No Man's Sky, I had a lot of fun when it first came out, when everybody hated it, just because I really liked exploring and going to all the different places and building, and I just played it on my own. And I never knew all of the what they had promised and that. I didn't really care. I was just doing it because my friend had it and was like, here, do you want to play? I'm like, okay. And so I just had fun on my own. But I don't know, it's not my thing. Oh gosh, no, not Subnautica VR. Oh no, that, bleh. I haven't played VR in a long time, actually. I need to get it set up here still. Mask from MK11. You're dying to cosplay Overwatch, but commissions have you caught up. Been trying to catch up since 2017, since you did a cosplay for. Wait, huh? Oh, okay. Hey, if it's what gives you money and makes you keep being able to make props and costumes, even if you can't make them for yourself and you're happy with it, all by my means, keep here, but we are gonna trace these squiggles, and then once we're done with this section, we're gonna move it to another piece of leather and trace it onto there. There we go. Done and done. Woot! Okay. We will not be able to see this whole thing on stream though. Sorry. Well, 1 or 2 is good. 5 to 10 is not. Yeah. I'd have to agree with that, Mel. I'd have to agree. I feel like every time I talk about like drinking or anything, I should have like a little icon that comes on the screen that says drink responsibly. Like, I feel like we haven't done much work. It's like, all we've been doing is placing templates and stuff. But I promise we will be doing things. I mean, we're doing things now. They're just not as exciting right now. For this section, I'm going to kind of be working in a weird angle, I think. Or we can rotate. It's like I need a bigger table, but the table's fine. It's just this piece is awkward long. Drink responsibly, and by responsibly, you mean don't leave a cup half full. Funny though. No underage drinking, there you go. Even though this is a mature channel, so all of y'all mature audience, that stuff, I don't know. Wow. I feel like I should just be like... See, if we do this properly, it should all line perfect. Supposedly. Except I have to move it off the table. Replace. Sorry, I know part of it's in stream, part of it's not. Well, I get it. Now we have a proper dance room. I know, it's excellent. I can run around in circles. So Mr. Ches is still protesting the new place. Chella absolutely loves the new place. Chess does not. He did come out when I fed him this morning. He came and ran around my feet when I was gonna give him food. But then after that, he ran back in his cage, and he's not been out since. So he's still protesting. Run around in circle as well, if that's your dance style. I like going wishoo, wishoo, wishoo. I'm sure there's a few videos of me doing that. Especially around the tank stuff, or like if I'm like running away, I'm like doo 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 fly. I can't. That's as far as the webcam will go. There we go. Okay, let's trace this section, and then we will end up going to our next one, and that's the last side. So, open the window, the camera can go out further. Yeah. Actually, no, it can't, because the camera is higher than the window is for the slidey portion. I'd have to make it a lot lower, and then you'd get even less view. Okay, I'm gonna put my hair up temporarily. Window has to be surgically removed. I've got a bunch of hammers. We can just slash it out, you know, like bam, bam, bam. And then I can duct tape it back together. I don't think the landlord would notice, right? Right? It's all good. Okay. Let's start on this side, because this is the hardest one to get to. The camera's kind of in the way, or the stand for it. This was a lot easier. We will have to draw this extra line though. So after we're done with this, we'll end up cutting a little bit more when the whole thing is traced on. I'll screen it out for a second. Sorry, I'll read your thing in just a second. There we go. Ah! Duct tape fixes everything. A roundhouse kick. Yeah, yeah. There we go. That one, and then there's... Oh, we didn't do the top part. I forgot. Can y'all see this part? No. There we go. You're sure Tiffany will call upon her martial arts skills for that? Yeah, martial arts skills. Sure, sure. Okay, that section's done, so now we're going to take off the tape, wrap it under, and then we're going to move to our last section. Okay, sorry for the noise. Gently roll it. And then we can do our last one. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Stay. food truck. Okay, so all our pieces are down. I'm gonna do one here. Now we're gonna trace it again. Nah, welcome on again. How are you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. We have a table today, so that's always good. We're just about done with tracing our pattern onto our leather and we'll cut out. I think it took us, let's see, it's almost 3, so it's taken us 2 hours to cut out the full template and to trace it, which is a bit ridiculous, but it was a lot of intricate kind of laying it out and stuff. Came up. Oh, sorry, I just realized. There you go, my bad. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, if you notice the camera is off, just let me know and I'll change it. I try to keep it as up to date for y'all as possible. And the one good thing about moving is I've got a really, really huge and long box, like long flat box that I can use to airbrush paint or dial this on. So that'll be really good. You like the floor stream? It was fun, but it was a little painful for me. I know we actually had a lot of people that came in and liked it. A lot of new people too. But for me, for working, this is more efficient. We'll probably still work on the floor a little bit though. I mean, for cutting the huge sheet out of leather, I did that on the floor this morning. Hi Crimson, welcome on. How are you today? from the machine shop. Oh. What were you doing? Almost done chasing this. Telling them sorry, but we won't know until you make it if we have to change it. Huh. Okay, I gotta take a picture of this real quick. That one. There we go. Okay, back. Whoosh! Okay, so from this point, we're gonna now peel it off. I'm just gonna leave it in the center, and then you'll see what you'll see. But I still want to keep this template. So we'll fold all the tape as we go along. Tools for work, you still at work? Yeah. The engine bracket broke, poor robot. I'm still so tired. I got really good sleep last night, but from just this move, and I did a lot in the garage yesterday, I am like hitting my wall. It'd be faster if I just like ripped it all off, but I still need this. So we are not going to do that right now. Oh, that one came off. Erg. Erg. Technically, I don't have to fold it right now, so we can just do that. need to cut that last little piece though. On the home stretch. In the tape, it will fluff up the back a little. And we do have to dye both sides. Okay, we got it! We got it! Good job! There we go. Now we got a lot of pieces to cut. Okay, we gotta take a picture of this so we have it for the tips videos again. Take like a short little break, use the restroom, and I will be back. So thank y'all for watching so far, and much love, and don't forget to press that follow button. Yeah. Okay, back in a second, guys. Alright, we are back, and I brought a little furry friend. She's like protesting because I didn't give her water. Come on! She's so funny. Alright, so now we are going to start cutting things. That's scary. Oh, don't know. What popped up? Oh, it's because my phone's about to die. I gotta do my cord again. Okay, something's with my chair. I'll have to look at it after the stream. Everything's breaking on me. I swear half the stream I've been underneath the table. You fell asleep for a second. When I came back, I woke you up. Well, good morning. Let's see. Can you just like stay like that and not fall this time, please? Maybe? Scary. Okay. Now we are going to start cutting all of this out. You get cut on the inside. I had to think about that for a second. Because beforehand, when I did this, I cut it out with scissors. Now an X-Acto blade. And that one's on the inside. We're just gonna leave you like that. Y'all can see, yeah. Use my blade dual now. Ever so slightly. Yeah, we're gonna change out our blade in just a second. Cutting leather, and then, like normally I have two X-Acto blades, one for doing paper, one for doing leather, so that way my blade stays extremely sharp. But my other one is somewhere around here, so I didn't switch it out. And they're actually not the holder for this specific blade. The one that comes, I just don't like it, so I just use my little screw-on one. It works out a lot better. That's a nice clean cut. Don't remember for sure if that one goes all the way through though. It might just be a cut straight. I think it is. I think that one is. Let me check my image real quick. So we're cutting straight through those. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Make it easier. And then same with the other side. Did I remember to cut the last little piece? I have not. I'm gonna do that afterwards, but thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that one will most likely have to be a scrap piece of leather because I don't have enough room for this one. I don't think. Here we go. Sorry, some of it was out of camera. I get? There, and then this whole section. Okay, and then we have this piece still. Tired. It'll feel so nice to relax a little bit. It's like, I want to get the prayer started, but I'm kind of like, fuck it, I just want to go to the river and just relax. Who knew moving would have been so exhausting, and also trying to do a cosplay in a month. Yeah. Like 100% we will not finish this, but we're gonna try to get really close. Just this last little bit for the outer part. There we go. So this is our outline of the skirt. Hard to tell what it is, but I promise you this is part of a skirt. So this is the tail part right here that we just cut out. But yeah, it's kind of like that. That's like as much as I can show of it right now, because it's just a ribbon kind of thing. So we put it there for now. And then we need to cut out all of these other pieces. We still need to do that last piece. So we may I don't think we'll have room for this scrap, but it may be close, so we'll see if we can use this. Otherwise, we're gonna have to trace one on a piece of letter. Okay, let's get back to work. I think this is all one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That middle section actually I need to look at one more time. So I think there was a part on there that we need to possibly trim. I'm trying to cut it where the Sharpie does not show. If the Sharpie shows, we'll have to trim it because the die will not cover it up. You'll still always see the Sharpie. And same with any type of like marker or pencil, it'll do the same thing. Oh gosh. Ah! Wilson, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Keep me on my guard. I'm really excited to add color to this though. Whether we can airbrush paint it, or just do my traditional EcoFlow Cocoa Color dye. I'd rather not have to hand paint it all, but I know for sure that'll work on the leather or the airbrush paint. Ideally it will, but I don't know if it's gonna be like the intense color that I want it to be. Cheers! Ah! Yes! Cheers! How are you today? Did I make it out to the fairgrounds this weekend? Oh, for A-Kon? No, I did not. That, I was not going to. And I heard, reading all of the comments after, on Sunday they announced that they're gonna do it at a different location, all this other stuff, and there was like hundreds and hundreds of comments on Instagram and on Facebook of like how they hated the location and all this negative stuff. And it's like, oh, I feel that. But for me, I had already bought my tickets. I couldn't get it refunded. It was just too late by the time I was figuring out everything with them. And with the hotel room, I was able to get my money back on that because it was originally in Fort Worth. But, yeah, it was just not something I was able to go to. Plus, I also moved on Sunday, so this is second stream and second day at the new place. Yay! Were you able to go? And Casey, Renee, and Cosplay, thank you for the new follow. Much love. It's been 13 years since you've been to A-Kon. Okay. Yeah, I've been to A-Kon. I did not this year, but the last 2 years. And then 2 or 3 years. And then I went in 2010, maybe? Something like that, I think. (2010 or 2011). So I've been to 3 or 4 A-Cons. And that one's normally my 2 cons that I get my own tickets for are A-Kon and PAX South, but I'm not gonna get tickets for A-Kon next year until I know an official date and an official location, because I'm not dealing with that again. And I ended up just taking a loss with the tickets just because I didn't want to deal with more of it. And I know one of my friends, he did message them before the date and he never even got a response for getting money back, so. But some people had fun. Some of my friends. Okay, so here's this piece. We'll put it to the side for now. Oop. Okay, we're gonna do this piece now. And we're cutting out the pieces for the skirt right now, out of veg tan, cowhide leather. Yeah, so far I have no official convention I'm going to this year, at least currently. I'm in the talks for potentially being a guest at one, and then if I can make it into the TwitchCon cosplay competition, then we'll be going to TwitchCon. But those are the only 2 as of right now that we're kind of in the talks about, or possibly going to. After too many years of the same thing over and over, switched to A-Fest and Stand Japan. A-Fest got too big and repetitive. Yeah. Well, that's how Stand Japan was for me. I did Stand Japan this last time, and unless they invite me as a guest, I probably won't be going back this year, just because I realized I showed up in costume, but I never went inside at all. Like, it was just, that was it. So, probably not go back, and my friends, they're not going this year. So. You might be going to PAX South this year. Def going to PAX East. Oh, nice! If you go to PAX South, let me know. I love PAX South. It's my favorite. I've not been to any other PAX, though. I would love to go to other PAX. In the future, anyway. is done. Add to the pile. But Chella will probably lay on. We'll see if this is enough scrap to cut our next piece out. So yeah. Alright, and then the last few, we've got all the diamonds to cut out too. I forgot about that. There we go. Have you been to a PAX before now? I think we're gonna trade out our blade. It's a little dull now. For these more rounded edges, I like to have a sharper blade so it doesn't get so fluffy. These would be great for using for copper plating though, but I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, you've gone to the last two PAX East. Usually fly up from, yeah, meet your friends from New York. Oh, okay, that's cool. I assume all the PAX are kind of the same. I know PAX South is the smallest one, but I don't know like if there's differences to going to them. And I assume they announced, like I know they announced other things at some of the other ones. So I guess some of the bigger gaming companies probably go to like East or West or something. Well, that one decided it was going to cut somewhere else, so that's where it's cut now. Oops. And these are all scrap parts, so we'll save those. We may have room on this section too, hopefully. We'll save that for now. PAX East is the biggest one, you believe? Okay. I have a friend that normally tries to go anyway, but I don't know why. I think, like I know I've wanted to go to it, but I always was never able to. Plus you have to fly, or I'd have to fly. I won't be able to show all the scraps though. It's like a whole group of kids just walked out in front of the apartment. I guess they're all coming from the skate park or something. I don't know. I get to people watch all the time now. Done with these. I can still see, kinda. I'll adjust it in a second. Come on. Like, the only problem with streaming 2 days in a row, besides me being like a little more tired, is there's still like a lot I can talk about, but I feel like you have, like, if you have 2 days apart, then you have a little bit more to be like, hey, I did this and this, and then now it's like, well, I was streaming until y'all saw me last night, and then now I'm streaming again, so it's a little less to, like, new news. You need to move your workbench back near your window now that you seems you're finally getting some sun and break from the day. Oh, yeah. It's so nice. Nice and pretty. I can't stand places without natural sunlight. I build too much in a cave. Yeah, once I set up my other lights too, it should be better. It's a little dark for me right now. Like, it looks bright right here, which is good, but like that corner, it's really dark. these are just shapes, so it didn't matter that these are kind of like sideways. I do need to take a picture though, real quick. So we have it for the Tips videos. Okay. Back here. We got the phone pretty charged, so that's good. Okay, and then we're gonna trace it. Cheers again, everybody. Thanks for watching. And if you're enjoying the stream, press that follow button. I think we've already heard those notes today. I'm not sure. I know for sure we heard it yesterday though. We're gonna do a picture real quick. Again. And then we'll remove it. Fold our tape over so we can save it for later. What? Okay, save that. And then we're gonna cut this out. Doo-doo-doo. Well, I'm glad since we moved the camera where it plugs into my computer to the front from the back, it hasn't pooped out on us, so that's good. We're gonna leave it where it is. But there's our last piece. We can still keep that for scraps. Take another picture. So we have that. Go back to the camera. There we go. Almost 4. We did good on time. We got the whole skirt is now officially cut out, which is excellent news for us. So I can see my dyeing finishes as well as my airbrush finishings to see what's gonna be better for this full costume. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching today. We're gonna be ending the stream now just because I am so pooped right now. But I still have to unpack some more boxes as usual. Yay, moving! Woo! But we're on the home stretch now since we've got the studio mostly set up. There's still some boxes in here, some shelving I gotta do. Still gonna bring some other stuff from the other place. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I have no idea if I'll stream tomorrow or the next day. It's pretty much gonna be just like every day or so, every other day, whenever I'm not tired, because we're like crunching so we can enter this into the TwitchCon cosplay competition, hopefully, so cross your fingers. If we do not make it into it, we will still finish this cosplay, but we will take our time at that point and not be so full force forward, yay! So yeah, thank you, the Maltese Falcon, for the resub, thank you for the biddies,